Hey, good morning to you. How we doing here on this Wednesday? Wednesday, which means it's hump day for some people. David here with you, where we talk about what I call balancing the triad, body, mind, spirit. You work on those three aspects to improve your health, wellness, fitness, and everything else in your life. So today's topic, I want to cover what I've been doing the past 2 days. So Monday, it was speaking from someone else or yourself. I know that, but then the question was, are you actually doing that? Yesterday's video was me speaking for myself. I knew that, but I wasn't doing that. So let's kind of wrap it up on the third one here. I actually know it, so let's actually do it. Let's kind of get that going on here. So we spent some time going through, excuse me, to make sure you know what it is you need to do, whether it's, for myself, had to be business related, and I went through the program when I reformatted the guide in my Facebook group. It helped me to kind of, excuse me, man, sorry, help me reformat and get things organized. And that's kind of where it's at. You got to figure out what it is you want, what you're going to do, what's your plan. Man, excuse me, man. Yeah, it's like a little dry throat there. You figure out what you want, then you're going to have a plan. Now, most people aren't going to be able to do that from in your head. You're going to actually have to kind of lay things out, get a plan, write it out, computer, get super detailed, or at least write something out. Because that way there, you got an idea of what it is you're going to do, how you're going to go about it, and the steps you're going to do, and a lot of times the times you're going to do. So that's the main thing, is once you actually know what it is you need to do, or you need to do to accomplish the task you're looking at. Then it's to formulate a plan. And then to actually take action on the plan. That's the biggest thing there is, how many people do you know, might even be yourself, or talk about it. They will talk about, yeah, I'm planning on this, I'm working on that, which I've been fully guilty of, especially the term working on it. Yeah, that's been a bad one for me at times. But yeah, I'm working on it, I'm getting ready for it, I'm planning for it. But several months later, they're still doing the same thing. It might be the same topic, it might be something slightly different, but they're planning on it, they're working on it, maybe a year later. Yeah, I'm planning on it, I'm working on it, I'm kind of getting things ready for that. And yet, you never see them take any action. They never take any steps to go through and work on what they talk about. And yeah, for myself, there was times I was, and when I expect that's the only way I can describe it. I was working on it. I might have been doing a little bit of work, a lot of thought process, maybe a little bit of work, because I didn't know what else to do. There was times I was stuck and wasn't sure how to go about, how to accomplish this. I'm just saying I'm working on it. And yeah, a friend called me out on that more than once. She goes, you're always working on it. And yeah, that's one of the reasons why I went through and kind of redid the guide section over the weekend, or the guide in the guide section. I realized, okay, I got to plan this out, which it's one of those things where, it's worked for you before, and you stop doing it. It's okay, why'd you stop doing it? It's still working. You just, whatever happened. But yeah, go through and plan things out, kind of write things out, get a rough outline, a plan of attack, figure out what you can do, and then start working on it. That's the main thing. You can plan, you can know all you want, but until you actually put it in action, it's not going to mean anything. Like I said, wisdom, knowledge, whatever it is, it's up here. It doesn't do any good till you actually apply it. You have to apply what you learned. Yeah, it is, if that's something you're interested in. The idea is to go through and figure out what you want, what do you really want, what's your vision. That's what you're focused on. That's what you say you want. And you can go through some different trial and errors and maybe adjust it, go through, it's not written in stone, and adjust it there. But then once you find out what you want, then you got to formulate a plan, do it, and then take action on it. In aspect, it's really not that difficult to do. It's actually pretty simple. It may take a little bit of time to figure out what it is you actually want, what actually you want to go after. But once you get that down, it's just start taking those baby steps. Doesn't mean you can't have it completely figured out. You might have some challenges. You might have some things you might have to research, get some help on. But at least doing something is usually probably 99.9% better than doing nothing. At least you're taking some action. At least you're figuring out what works, what not works. What do you need help on? What are you good at? What works? I like this. I don't like that. You're only going to figure that out by actually taking the action. So that's what I just want to talk to you about today. Just kind of wrap things up. You knew it. You said you knew it, but you weren't doing it. Now you know it, and you're going to take action on it. So do that. And so if you want some help for that, in the description here, there is a link to my Facebook group which I now have the free guide. It's Health and Wellness Your Way 2.0. So the updated version of that to help you get started and start planning out what do you want, where do you want to go, and then start giving you a plan to do it, and then making sure you take steps to follow that plan. All right, so take care. We'll catch you tomorrow, and balancing to you. Bye-bye.